Всем привет, дорогие друзья. И на моем канале как-то долго не задерживаются все хорроры. То есть просмотры первых 2-3 серии есть, а потом все. Вообще нету. В некоторых вообще хоррор игры, которые я начинал, просмотров вообще нету. А мне одному страшно как бы играть в них. Но решил снова попробовать хоррор игры поиграть. Получается, на этом канале выйдут еще сейчас в ближайшее время 3 аж хоррор игры. Одна старая, вторая вроде как не совсем старая, и третья вот эта новая. Начнем с самой новой и будем, наверное, так постепенно снижаться. Хотя не знаю, посмотрим. Так что, если их тоже просмотров не будет, то ладно. А так, пока что первый смотр первого видео будет, я, как всегда, их назову первая часть, вторая часть, третья часть и так далее и тому подобное. Но это первое видео вот этой игры будет. Сейчас посмотрим, что это за игра такая. Я так понимаю, у нас тут ни оружия, ничего вроде как не должно быть. Хотя, может, я ошибаюсь. Будем играть за главную героиню этой игры. И посмотрим сейчас, что случится с ней. Ну или, что будет вообще происходить. Так что всем приятного просмотра, и мы начинаем. Комментировать я, наверное, в ужасах хорроров я... не буду, тут атмосфера самое главное. А когда кто-то болтает, это не очень, скажу я вам так.
Or do you want me to start?
From the beginning. One late afternoon, a mysterious woman, who introduces herself as Dr. Reed Rosemary, visits the villa of the old notary, Richard Felton, whom suffers from a strange disease. He is assisted by his personal nurse, Gloria Ashman. After a brief and fruitless conversation, Reed is exposed as an imposter. She has come to the villa to find out what really happened to Felton's missing adopted daughter, Celeste. After being thrown out and refusing to give up, Reed hides until nightfall and sneaks back into the villa to search for clues. As Reed explores the villa, she soon finds herself in the center of her worst nightmare. Richard Felton has killed his wife, Ariana Gallo, and has lost his sanity. Upon learning that Reed has infiltrated the villa, Felton and a mysterious red nun begin hunting Reed. Reed eventually reaches the attic, where a mysterious girl who claims to be called Jennifer is found looming in the shadows. Reed eventually discovers that Richard Felton and the Jennifer in the attic are actually the same person. Richard Felton was born as a woman, but was then forced by her cruel father to live as a man. Phenoxyl, a drug created by Felton, the Ashmans, and Professor Wyman on the Rosagallo farms, was created from a rare breed of parasitic moths to repress and erase traumatic memories. It is revealed that the drug was tested on Felton and the nuns of the nearby convent. The drug caused terrible side effects: hallucinations, severe light sensitivity, and homicidal rage. As Reed was escaping Jennifer, Gloria returns to the villa and offers to help Reed. Gloria drugs Reed, and upon wakening, she finds Gloria forcing Felton to cut out his own tongue and burn himself to death. Gloria reveals that she is the Red Nun, the sole survivor of the fire at the convent, which was started to cover up the phenoxyl experiments. Gloria had been hypnotizing Felton for revenge. After a frantic confrontation, Reed manages to escape Gloria's murderous rage. Just before Gloria passes, she reveals that Celeste is still alive and that she had fled the Felton villa years ago. Reed must continue her search for unanswered questions. If Gloria was the daughter of Felton's associates, the Ashmans, why was she used as a guinea pig for experiments in the convent? Who were the Feltons protecting their daughter from? tap into Celeste Felton.
Are you suffering from a broken heart? Are you a survivor of abuse? A war veteran? You must be suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. We have the solution to your problem. Phenoxyl. It isolates and removes your torment, be it an old traumatic event or a bad memory. Say goodbye to restless nights and constant churning over it. Forget about it forever. It's finally possible with Phenoxyl.
Monsters. Fucking monsters.
You can't erase memories forever. It would be like erasing time itself.
Не, я ошибся, у нас
Memories
оружие
and
будет,
time go hand
оказывается.
in hand.
Ну, короче,
The
давайте так.
consequences would be even more.
Сейчас я такая... Короче, делаем так, смотрите, это, я так понимаю, сейчас стало известно, или я чуть неправильно понял, я не читал, короче, но я так понял, что это продолжение он той части, которая была. Я могу он ту часть скачать, вот где там со стариком они были, короче, и пройти ее. Это первая часть, получается, этой игры. Ну, вы, главное, напишите мне, первую часть скачивать, проходить или нет. Или сперва начать вот эту часть проходить, вторую. Но мы, видите, я лично вот не не буду знать, как тут что, ну, то есть, сюжет с первой части, я же не проходил ее, я не знаю. Но если вы захотите, чтобы я сперва прошел первую, часть, а потом уже начал вторую проходить. Просто сейчас во второй части вот этой, мы, получается, как вам сказать, первую серию сейчас запишем и все, а потом начнем с первой части эту игру проходить. Ну, не эту игру, а предыдущую часть. Вы, главное, напишите, стоит так делать или уже стоит эту часть именно проходить. Ах, блин, я сам себя запутал. Ну ладно, короче, всем приятного просмотра.
Devastating than Alzheimer's disease. There would be no separation between pre and post-trauma. The memories would wander autonomously in search for answers, for a common ground. Fractured by spells of amnesia, hallucinations, and emotional swings, two opposing perceptions would coexist, overlapping and threatening one another, to the detriment of the one truth, now shattered, the so-called porcelain memory.
I didn't do anything! I beg you!
you really suggesting that all this time, these people kept these experiments synthesizing this parasite? The moths that were carried out on the nuns at the plantation a secret, making them intentionally ill as if they were lab rats? Just for this drug?
The phenoxyl. The farm, the moths. The hypnosis. And all those deep and dark family secrets. Family secrets are very dangerous. The most dangerous of any kind. The only way to survive was burying them so far down inside ourselves. And to move on. Richard Felton, Oriana Gallo, Professor Wyman, the Ashman sons, Stefano and Gloria Ashman. They all made a choice. And so did I.
So you chose to forget?
For 49 years. I left a part of me behind at that time. I did everything they asked of me. Forget. But one day, that missing puzzle piece resurfaced. Like dirt stuck beneath your fingernails. It is there, and always has been. Sometimes it is a song, a lullaby, or a certain item. But for me, that missing puzzle piece was a special person. A lonely one, just like me.
Yes. Hello? Who is this? Ashman?
Mr. Ashman.
Andrea!
The girl is here. Shall I let her in?
Go on. Sit down.
You know why you're here, young lady, don't you? I am willing to turn a blind eye to the money and the cigarettes. Don't be fooled into thinking that I don't know about them. But for everything else, I refuse to do so. This is not a tourist resort, nor a playground. Breaking an entry? Larceny! What plans did you have for that gun? For God's sake, Jennifer, tell me!
I don't know anymore.
It seems you are a magnet for trouble. From what I'm reading, you caused a lot of hassle, especially at the Flemington Girls' Institute. Other girls similar to you ended up straight in juvie. Did you know that?
All I can do is apologize. I can assure you I never intended...
Young lady, what are you running away from? You are safe here. You can talk to me about it.
I'm serious!
Very well. We will have to talk about this again. Considering what has happened, I have made arrangements to give you new chores. You will help Eliza in the kitchen.
But sir!
You will do your best.
I've always done my best here!
I seriously doubt that. When you become of age, you will do as you wish and as you see fit. But until then, you are under my care and you will do as I say. Run along now. Oh, and by the way, Lindsay will no longer be a problem for you.
What do you mean?
She insisted that I send you elsewhere. Instead, I have organized to have her transferred to another facility. They will be coming to collect her next week. You may leave.
The bathroom in room number 212 has to be cleaned. Oh, and don't forget that you'll be helping Elisa in the kitchen after lunch.
Okay.
You've really done it this time. Make sure that the two of you don't get him agitated after his parents' death. Mr. Ashman Jr. did everything by himself here.
What happened to them?
Dead, my dear. And I'm sure the mourning sped up the process.
Mourning?
For the nearby convent. Have you seriously not heard of it? The convent just went up in flames one day. Even this building was partly...
That's terrible.
They had contracted some sort of disease. They practically went blind. They had gone mad. And that Dr. Wyman? Sure as hell didn't help them. Poor girl. She was locked up in there by her own parents.
Why?
Да, только я не понял, сейчас все зависло или нет. Что-то ничего не происходит, ничего нельзя сделать. Это нормально, не? Короче, я сейчас попробую перезагрузить, посмотрим, что будет.
The bathroom in room number 212 has to be cleaned. Oh, and don't forget that you'll be helping Elisa in the kitchen after lunch.
Okay.
You've really done it this time. Make sure that the two of you don't get him agitated after his parents' death. Mr. Ashman Jr. did everything by himself here.
What happened to them?
Dead, my dear. Like all those who grow old. And I'm sure the mourning sped up the process.
Mourning?
For the nearby convent. Have you seriously not heard of it? The convent just went up in flames one day. Even this building was partly damaged. 12 nuns died in that fire. Mr. Ashman's sister, Gloria, being one of them.
That's terrible.
They had contracted some sort of disease. They practically went blind. They had gone mad. And that Dr. Wyman? Sure as hell didn't help them. Poor girl. She was locked up in there by her own parents.
Why?
Hi, Jen. Oh, Andrea. I'll start with room 213.
Did Mr. Ashman have something to do with it?
Shh! Lower your voice! You'll get us thrown out of here. It seems that Mr. Ashman had the bad habit of touching his little sister.
Oh, God.
Obviously, the parents didn't like this at all. So they sent him to a family relative in the north and his sister Gloria to the convent. If it were me, I would have done the opposite. For him, the arrangement only lasted a few months. For her, instead, well, that's another story entirely. He had always been Mommy and Daddy's sweetheart.
This lice-infested suitcase since I was at the Flemington Institute.
You scared me!
I'm sorry.
Ever heard of knocking?
No way. That is so last year. Everything okay with Ashman?
Of course. Fantastic. Never better. Everything is great.
He got angry, didn't he?
Why would you care, Lynn? Tell me.
I was just asking.
Asking what? It's none of your business.
What are you talking about? You can't be upset with me forever.
I'm trying not to be, but my arm keeps reminding me.
I didn't mean to. It was only an accident. Do you have any idea how guilty I feel? Jen, please. I feel so shit about it. I didn't want it to get to this point.
I already know it all. Ashman told me everything.
What are you talking about?
You suggested to him that I be transferred elsewhere. Is that what you wanted?
You're really a bitch sometimes.
A bitch who let herself be fooled. But no, in the end, you withdrew yourself. You didn't want to get in trouble.
I didn't want to get in trouble. Well said. You think we would have gotten away with it, right?
Go away, Lynn. Leave me alone.
No! You're going to let me speak.
Go away!
Jen, please! Open the fucking door!
Door! Fuck you, Lynn! Fuck you!
You were just loyal. I thought we knew each other, but I was wrong.
Go away. I beg you. My God, I have to leave this place at once. This is just one of those bad days. Lynn? Damn, it's locked. What does it mean? If this is a joke, I don't like it at all, Lynn. Room 213. Eliza said she would have taken care of it. I don't understand why it's locked. Locked? This door has never been locked before.
I'm exhausted. It's time to eat.
Who is that tray for? Who are you talking to?
Дорогие друзья, давайте, знаете что, я продолжу, вы ответите на вопрос, да, этот, который я сказал в комментариях, напишите, мне продолжать эту, ну, часть игры или предыдущую начинать часть игры проходить. Так что, если комментариев никаких не будет, то я тогда эту пока что заморожу часть, а первую часть буду проходить, чтобы уже знать, что в этой части там, ну, будет у нас в дальнейшем происходить и так далее и тому подобное. Из-за кого мы вообще играем. Так что, как так. Так что всем спасибо за просмотр и подпишитесь на канал, поставьте колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать вот эти игры все. И до скорого, у нас видео выходит каждый день. Так что